RTS just isn't fun anymore. Why do you even keep playing? I remember back in the early 2000s, back in middle school, my mother and I, we went to Target and we were walking around. I went to the game section. I saw this game. It was called Age of Empires. And I said, what is it? What is this game about? So I picked it up. I looked in the back and I saw medieval Romans fighting epic battles, command your army or something like that. And it intrigued me. It got me it caught my attention. So I grabbed it. I walked around, found my mom, and I was just nagging her the whole time. Mom, can I have this game? No. Mom, please. No. Mom, please. I really want this game. I want it more than anything in my life right now. Please. So she finally gave in. She caved in, and she bought me the game. I went home, popped that thing open out of its seal, saw all these cool letters and stuff like that, and I got the CD, installed it, waited, and then the intro scene. Man, this game changed my life. It was all I was thinking about. I would wake up in the morning, plan my day out, go to school, come back, even before my mom got back from work. And when she came home, she'd be like, Edgar, did you do your homework? I was like, no, it's 6 p.m. What are you doing? She'll get out her chancla, which is the sandal, and start beating me with it until I get to do my homework. And even if I was crying, I'll be thinking about the game, doing my homework, and then continue playing. In middle school and high school were really crazy years of my life. Those were the years where you're trying to define yourself. And I was trying to find out who I was. And I didn't really have a defining personality. Yeah, I remember in high school, where it hit me the most is my insecurities, my self-doubt. Because I was that kid that would join a group to try to be cool. I was that kid that wanted to be cool. I wanted to be like the cool kids. I really wanted it to be like those soccer players or those football players. I really wanted to be like that skater kid that was super popular and well loved by everybody. I wanted to be just like him. I wanted to be liked. That's all I really wanted. You know, granted, I did have friends. I'm not saying I didn't have friends. High school is where I met my best friend that we're still friends till this day. Since freshman year of high school. Not a lot of people knew I was really insecure about myself, about how I looked. I would see what other kids are wearing and I would buy the same clothes as them, or not exactly the same clothes, but I would buy similar clothes as them. I would buy the same brands, the same kind of shoes, the same brand shoes, Jordans, all those brand names that everybody knows about, because I wanted to fit in. I wanted to be like them. I wanted to be well liked and well received. My insecurities were really bad. It was like I had someone talking to my ear, telling me, you're not worth it. You're not cool enough. You don't fit in. They only like you just because they feel bad for you. They only like you because you look like you need someone to tell you you're cool. They only accepted me in the group, even though I was the quiet one, because they felt bad for me. And so that's how I felt with a lot of the groups that I would hang out, because I didn't have anybody to identify myself as, because I wanted to be really liked. It was so bad to the point that I contemplated my existence. I really thought about, why am I here for? Like, am I just here just to be made fun of? Am I here just to not have a goal? Am I here just to live? There's no reason for me to be here. I mean, granted, I didn't think about, suicide and depression. Suicide it's not a laughing matter. It was to the point where I just wanted to disappear and not have anybody care about me. It was a tough time. I mean, you would look at me and you wouldn't see that, but inside, I don't know if you can relate, but your true self is crying. Your true self is is in there begging for help, for someone to say, hey, don't worry, hey, you got this, hey, you're a cool guy, man, you're funny, dude, you're funny enough, you're cool enough, dude, hey, you're just like me, don't worry, don't. But I didn't have that. I never had that. I didn't have that guy to help me out, that person to help me out. Nobody really helped me out in middle school and high school. I had to find out, sitting in my room, looking at motivational speakers, crying to myself, saying, why can't I be like him? Why can't I be like that confident guy on stage that has all this saying all these positive things? I don't have that. I want to be that way. The biggest way I would cope with it is RTS games. It really changed my world. RTS games have distracted me from all those times where I feel self-doubt. RTS games help me cope with my insecurity. It helped me cope with my self-doubt, my shyness, my awkwardness, because I would play and I would mess around with other guys. Like online, they would like harass me, but in a fun way, you know, like, you suck. And I'm like, nah, I'm better than you. Hey, all right, let's 1v1. Come on, let's go. And it really helped me cope with all my struggles that I was going through. And this is why RTS means so much to me, because they have been a vehicle to help me find my passion, help me find my motivation, my goals in life. And this is my life right now. I'm having fun. I have friends. I have a beautiful girlfriend that has helped me out these past 3 years. And she's seen me grow from this silly, goofy guy to this mature person. I feel like I'm more mature because coming from that high school experience, I'm way more mature. I don't feel self-conscious. I don't feel my self-doubts. I'm not shy. I'm not awkward. Well, depends with who I'm talking to. I don't have that because I've grown out of that. And if you're thinking that just like me as I was before, right now, even if you're 10, 15, 20, 30, or even 35 or beyond, because let's be real, there's still people struggling throughout their life about this. But if I can at least touch someone, be able to have someone hear my message, no matter what comes your way, no matter what you're dealing with, no matter, a lot of people are going through so many things. I'm not saying that my life was a struggle. For those that are going through this, it is a struggle. For those that are going through these self-doubts, depressions, self-pity, awkward, insecure, it is a big hurdle. A lot of people are in a worse situation. But as long as I can reach out to this one person and say, hey, man, I am a living testimony that I can get through my self-insecurities. Because for 8 years, I would struggle with insecurities. But some people don't even go 8 years. The 8 years are like so little to them because they've gone it for 10, 15, 20 years, 30. Know that I was able to get myself out there. And my little brother, who is 15, and my brother is a living testimony of myself, because I would motivate him and I would explain to him how not to be and what not to do in terms of high school and middle school, and to be himself. Most of all, don't care what people say about you. Just be yourself. If they're going to love you, they're going to love you. If they're going to hate you, there's always going to be people that love you. Always going to be people that envy you and dislike you. But you will find out who your true friends are, and just be yourself. He's me, but at 12 years old, 12, 13 years old, he was the kid that I wanted to be this confident, this well received, this well put together at 12 years old. And he is. Now he's 15 and has tons of friends. But this is why RTS means so much to me. And I believe RTS will never die, for me at least. RTS will never go away anywhere for me. And this is why I play RTS games. Thank you for your time. Deuce.